It is my pleasure to introduce Alex Horseman, one of our valedictorians of the class of 2008.
Yeah! Woo!
Alex has distinguished himself throughout his high school career as a young man who is brimming with ideas and ready to accept the yoke of leadership in order to effect change. His ambition and energy have benefited both the Yeshivat Rambam community and the Baltimore Jewish community at large. Within the microcosmic school community, Alex has been an integral part of the Student Council, elected as president in his senior year. This leadership trend has likewise emerged in his role as chapter president of the National Honor Society. Alex has also assumed a leadership role in America Eats for Israel, this initiative, which connected the school to the greater community. Each of these extracurricular successes is a mere echo of Alex's excellence in his academic work. I have enjoyed teaching Alex in honors and AP literature courses over the past 3 years, courses in which he has risen to challenges, demonstrated impressive analytical skills, and modeled an exemplary work ethic. As we all know, when a school looks to select a valedictorian, it does its best to identify an individual, or in our case, individuals, who has earned the right to represent the type of student that a school desires to produce. Alex has earned this distinction because he has succeeded and excelled in the academic, social, personal, and religious arenas. It is the cumulative effect of these individual victories that distinguishes Alex as one of our valedictorians this evening. Without further ado, I present Alex Horseman.
Yeah! Oh God, I can't see the camera.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you. For us, high school was really quite the experience. Sometimes we won, and sometimes we lost. We passed, or we failed. We struggled with the work, or breezed right through. Sometimes we studied really hard, and things just didn't work out for us. We tried our best, or maybe we didn't even try at all. We struggled to make it through the long and arduous school day. Our computers always seemed to freeze just a few words before the end of the research essay, and our pencils snapped in half on the scan-shot tests. We read the Spark Notes even though the book was better. We talked way too loudly in the library. We sang annoying songs and encouraged each other with playful banter, fought to wake ourselves up each morning, and needed to retreat to coffee or music during the breaks. Sometimes we excelled, and many times we stumbled or even fell. But this was our life. These were our glory years. These were the details, the idiosyncrasies and the anecdotes, the experiences that make up the foundation of the fabric of our being. The things we never forget because they were true, real, and they were ours. Our memories and our lives. And we come away with the sweet nostalgia of memory. Memories of the cold Dr. Peppers we purchased at 8:30 in the morning to carry us through the day, and of the nauseatingly sweet taste of the cupcakes we got every year on the Ohad's mode. Visions of Akiva swimming in the Hudson River, and of Justin's completely random Shakespeare accent, and of when that time Adam convinced Layala that Shanua Achebe was actually speaking at Rambam. The vivid image of Shoshana tumbling down a mountain in Israel, head first. And who will forget walking into school on the first day, wearing suits and ties, or the ear-splitting yell when Shia's shoulders popped down. The great earring altercation of 2004, or Mrs. Weissman teaching us about the Diadoki. The things we remember seem so trivial, so minuscule, so insignificant. They come from weaknesses and faults, sophomore blunders, outbursts of randomness, innocence and naivety. But it's all part of growing up, and grow up we did. Over the past 4 years, 33 average children found out who they were and became 33 talented, unique, and impressive young adults. We are achievers, believers, and idealistic youths. We became teachers and students, best friends, good friends, and not friends, arrogant and all too kind, benevolent and belligerent, refined and ridiculous. We did crazy amounts of facet and broke a few rules. We acted and sang, or painted and snapped pictures. We shot the ball, we jump-stopped or we passed it. We sang in the hallways and kicked over those rolling knapsacks. Drove too fast and walked too slow. Stayed up late on the phone and spent all night on IM. We watched movies together or read books alone. Hung out at Wellwood, Kosher Bite, Cafe 921, Donkey, Barnes & Nobles, and each other's houses. We lived as ourselves, with our flaws and our failures, with our talents and ideals, our beliefs and aspirations, with our brilliant resources and faculties. We overcame obstacles, large and small, and cruised onward with vigor. We leaned on parents, family, teachers, and each other for support. And we lived fully. What it took to get us this far was the whole journey, the journey of growing up. And as we grew up and slowly eased into the stability and clarity of adulthood, we began to find ourselves. We settled with our portion. We turned to loved ones or to recreational outlets or to God, and Baruch Hashem, we found ourselves. We found out who we are and what we want to do and where we want to go. And although that may all change, we're glad to have made it this far successfully. At this point, I can conclude with the requisite and expected thank yous. The cliche words of expression to loving parents and the sincere gratitude to caring teachers. The long overdue thank yous to steadfast friends. But such a sentiment would be so forced and expected that it's pretty much moot. Instead, I ask that proud Rabbanim, Rabbeim, parents, teachers, family members, and friends look upon the graduating class of 2008 and have a moment of nachas. Take pride in the incredible accomplishments of your children and students. Take pride in knowing that you helped mold the perfect scorers, the aspiring veterinarians, and even the kid who still thinks he's Superman. Take pride in... and managed to do so spectacularly. In the Eagle Scouts and concert pianists and aspiring Talmidei Chachamim. Take pride in knowing that you raised firefighters, expert photographers, and master text messengers. In nurturing and providing for the amazing bakers and wonderful babysitters, the tutors and toll pizza workers, the chemists and contractors, the survivors and the fighters, and even the stage actors. The pride in knowing that you all did such an amazing job of raising, educating, and supporting today's graduates exceeds any thank yous we could possibly give. So we've done our time, and we're headed out. Good luck in the world. There's really not much wisdom I have to offer you, but I shall close with the brilliant words of advice by the famous Dr. Seuss. And so be sure when you step with great care and great tact. And remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will. Indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Thank you.
All right, guys, what do you think about the speech?
No, this is great.
Did Michael write that?
I can't write.
Seriously?
Russia. Road